Welcome back to High Seas Hustlin. This is episode 4, and we're switching things up a bit. For the first time, we sailed with Carnival Cruise Line, and yes, our balcony cabin was completely comped. In this episode, I'll cover everything from how I got this comped cruise, to how it all played out, and what Carnival is now offering me for future sailings. If you're new here, make sure to check out the previous episodes. That way you can see how my past cruises with Royal Caribbean have gone and how the casino programs compare. So buckle up for a wild ride when we're diving into Carnival comps, casino wins and losses, and a few surprises along the way. Enjoy the quick intro and let's get hustling.
VIFP, G-Food Travels. Cruise the seas, roll the dice. We show you how and how not to. VIFP, G-Food Travels. Ship tours, casino floors, chaos and cash, let's go.
This sailing was a 5-night cruise out of Galveston, and I originally got the offer through Carnival's casino match program. If you've earned comps from another cruise line or even a land-based casino, Carnival will sometimes match your play. I'll drop the link in the description below. When I first submitted my info, I was a little disappointed. The initial offer was just a $500 discount off a cruise. No free room, no drinks, no perks. But then I reached out to Annie at compmycruise.com, and let me tell you, she worked magic. Within one day, she validated my play with Royal Caribbean and got me an upgraded offer from Carnival, a comped balcony stateroom, free drinks in the casino, and $200 in onboard credit. Now that's more like it. So if you're serious about getting comped cruises, definitely check out Annie. She doesn't just work with Carnival, she can help with Royal, Princess, MSC, and more. Unlike Royal Caribbean, Carnival doesn't give you instant certificates or clear point-based thresholds. From what I've gathered, only the top players on each sailing might get a bounce-back offer, and even that's a bit of a mystery. Their system seems a lot more old school. It's less about points and more about your average daily theoretical, or ADT, which is how much they estimate you should lose based on your betting habits. Still, I've heard from plenty of players that Carnival tends to be more generous overall with offers than other lines. So I'm curious to see how their system works out for me long term. The first day was all about exploring. It was our first time sailing Carnival, and we wanted to see how it compared to Royal. Spoiler, we were pleasantly surprised. That evening, the casino opened and my wife and I jumped right in. I started on slots and lost about $70 in an hour, earning 127 points. Then I moved over to the craps table, where I played my usual hybrid dark side strategy, a $50 don't come bet, $30 each on the 6 and 8, and if the DC traveled behind one of those, I'd place the 5 or 9 instead. After collecting my first win, I always place $6 across for the dealers. It's good karma, and honestly, the crew really appreciates it. After about an hour and a half, I broke even at craps and earned another 217 points. So, for day 1, I was down $70 total with 344 points earned. A solid start for the first night. Day 2, not so great. I started with video poker and lost $100 in an hour for just 98 points. Then it got worse at craps. I played for about an hour using the same strategy as before but lost $500 fast. The dice were ice cold and the table was full of short rolls. After another 175 points, I called it a night. That brought me to 617 total points and down $600 overall. Ouch. Day 3 was a port day in Cozumel, and since we've been there plenty of times, we stayed on board. It's always kind of fun having a quiet ship to yourself. That evening, the casino reopened, and I went back to the craps table for redemption. And this time, it worked. I played for about an hour and a half and ended up winning $350 while earning 488 points. I was able to press more aggressively, and I think the pit boss noticed how often I was tipping because my rating definitely jumped. End of day totals, up $350 and 1,105 points overall. Our next stop was Progresso, and since we'd never been there before, we spent the day exploring. After dinner, I headed back to the casino for a long crap session, about 2.5 hours. Unfortunately, the dice cooled off again. I lost another $120 but picked up 224 points. My running total was now 1,329 points. On the bright side, the casino host found me mid-session and offered some comps. We're not really into specialty dining, so instead, she offered my wife a 50-minute spa massage, which was a nice touch. Our final sea day. I played slots for about an hour, ended even, and earned 131 points. Then I switched to roulette and used the 1 column, 5 corners strategy I've mentioned before. Average bet size about $75 per spin. Hits on the column are break even. Hits on corners net a $15 profit. After an hour, I was up $25 and had earned another 103 points. End of day totals, up $25 and 1,563 total points. In total, I logged just over 10 hours of casino play this trip. Between the rough start and some frustration with the casino policy I'll be covering in a separate video, involving charging chips to your room and player's bank, I didn't spend quite as much time gambling as usual. All in all, I ended up losing $415 and earning 1,563 points. When comparing point systems, Carnival's math is a bit confusing. Slot points earn at $2 per point versus Royal's $5 per point, which suggests Carnival's tables should also rate higher, but that didn't seem to be the case. When I asked the host, she confirmed that Carnival doesn't really care about points. They only look at your ADT, average daily theoretical. So points are mostly just a rough guideline. Here's where Carnival really differs from Royal. There's no instant certificate, no next cruise booking, and no tier-based comped cruise. You just have to wait for marketing to send you something. But here's the crazy part. Less than 10 days after disembarking, I already had 2 new casino offers waiting for me. Both for balcony staterooms, and each includes $200 onboard credit. One includes drinks everywhere for 2 and triple VIFP points, valid for up to 2 cruises. The other includes drinks for 1 and is single use. So even with limited play and my casino manager issue, Carnival still wants me back, and we possibly just might take them up on it. To wrap up this episode, this Carnival comp cruise was originally matched from my Royal Caribbean play. And thanks to Annie at compmycruise.com, I received a far better offer than Carnival initially gave me. Now that Carnival has first-hand data on my play, they've already started sending better offers directly. Will we take another Carnival comp soon? You'll have to stick around to find out. My next sailing is back with Royal Caribbean, and I'll be sharing the full breakdown in the next episode. As always, if you have any questions about cruise comps or strategies, drop them in the comments. I'm happy to explain more. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of High Seas Hustlin'.